and welcome to another video. So for this week, I am planning the week of Monday, August 3rd through Sunday, August 9th in my A5 plum paper planner on these extra dot grid sheets that I had added dispersed throughout the planner. And this spread came together from a couple of ideas. The first was that I really wanted to try this overlapping kind of staggered box layout. So I have sketched that out here, and I'm going in to start outlining everything in pen. I'm using not really a black pen, it's more of a navy blue inked pen, and I'm tracing these boxes that I've sketched. They're like approximately half the page wide and like a quarter of the page tall with some variation, and then staggered, so I have them all leaning to one side or the other side. And like, I don't know how to describe how I put this together because it was pretty random, the original sketch. It was like, here's the halfway mark, I want it to look staggered, so I have to bring it out a little farther than the halfway mark, and then from there it was kind of what looks good. And as you can see here, the very bottom box is a lot narrower, it's not as tall as the very top box, and the opposite is going to be true on the next page. And all around, it was like, it was interesting to put together, but I did it and I really like how it came out. So we're going to move into the time lapse now. Okay, so now we're at 3 times speed, and I'm going to finish this side of the page and then flip over to the next side. I don't know why I left that little bit there at the right. I think I just forgot to, I didn't see the line there when I was tracing over the first time. And then here again on the second page, I'm just going to continue to outline everything with my pen. So overall, I liked this spread. I think that idea number 1 was these staggered boxes, and then idea number 2 is what settled me on a color palette, because I didn't use any kind of sticker kit or guidance for this particular week. And so I had to decide what colors I wanted to use and how to do it in a way that made things feel cohesive. So I knew I wanted to use my mild liners because I really like using the mild liners. So I start by making a drop shadow with the gray one. I tried to angle my pen a little bit so that at the edges there would be not quite a straight line up and down, but it would be a little diagonal to add more of a three-dimensional effect. I'm not 100% sure how successful I was at doing that. It was hard to keep my pen angled and also writing straight, so most of the time I just ended up writing parallel to the line I was trying to make the drop shadow behind. But once everything is down, you don't notice. So I think it looks pretty three-dimensional, as three-dimensional as I was looking to get it at any rate. Then for my days of the week, to outline those, I have this yellow mild liner. So this golden yellow toned mild liner is one of my favorites of all the mild liners, and so I knew I wanted to use this one. And I don't use yellow a ton in spreads, especially when I use something like a sticker kit or a washi tape that I'm working off of, because I tend to be drawn to the pinkish tones for those colors, or for those supplies. And this was a good opportunity to bring in this yellow, because when I am doing a mostly pen spread and I'm using my mild liners, I really like the yellow one. My next step in choosing a color palette involved trying to figure out what would go well with this yellow and that I also liked. So as you'll see here in a second, I ended up going with the darker blue mild liner. It's like a, I don't know what it's called or if it has a name, but it's not the light one, and it's not too dark either. Like, it's not a navy blue, but it's also not a bright royal blue. It's like a grayish blue, and I really like it, and I thought that it went well with the yellow. It's my second favorite mild liner pen, probably up there with the red one. The like primary colored mild liners are my favorites. So I got my weeks and days and everything all lettered in, and then I was trying to decide how I wanted to write the numbers. And I ultimately went with these date dots from Planning with Kay. She is a sticker shop she has a standalone shop now. She started on Etsy, and she has lots of stickers. I haven't ordered from her in a while because she does do a lot of bullet journal stickers, and I'm not doing as much bullet journaling really. I am missing it. Spreads like this make me miss my bullet journal, and it's already too early to start thinking about my next planner because I've only just finished one and I'm about to start another one. But I anticipate probably sometime in the next year and a half or so, I will probably dive back into a bullet journal just because I miss it and these spreads are fun. But at the same time, I know that I'm about to start a new job and the bullet journaling was too much to keep up with when I'm working full-time. So it's also spreads like this that are fun to do when I have a lot of extra time on my hands, but I know that long term for bullet journaling as a commitment, it's not particularly sustainable for me. And then I'm highlighting towards the right of the box to just mark events. So I had my videos that are going to go up. They mostly went up. The Friday video, the first year teaching, I keep putting that off because I have to think about it harder than I wanted to like sit down and think about it. So I put that off, but the plan with me and my July wrap up both got up this week. Wednesday I got paid, so I marked that. And another thing that I did on the right hand side is that when I have a highlight to mark an event, I alternated colors for different events. So I didn't just have blocks of blue everywhere. There was blue and gold. So then on Tuesday I marked that I had an appointment, and then on Wednesday I'm marking that we're going to do grocery pickup because we usually do groceries the day I get paid. But we actually bought enough groceries the last time we went grocery shopping that it wasn't urgent. We weren't like running out of anything that we really needed. So we put that off and didn't end up going grocery shopping until Thursday or Friday maybe. I think it was Friday. And then on Friday, I had a lot of things to mark in. Friday is when I want to pay my student loans. I had a Kickstarter pledge go out on Friday. And I also wanted to mark that that's when the Coffee Monsters Co. had their sale. I didn't participate in it, but I wanted to make a note of it just in case. But I decided to spend my money on a few printable shops this week. And that's kind of where my sticker budget went instead. Then on Saturday, I marked that that is when my car insurance was scheduled to get automatically deducted. And now I'm going up to the this week section to mark a few things that I wanted to get done over the course of the week, and I got so many of them done. I only start with 2, that I wanted to buy a few more work clothes, and then I wanted to get a new bookshelf. And I was so excited about the bookshelf. I went on to Facebook Marketplace, and because I'm in a bigger city, there's always something new, and there's so many options nearby. So I spent the past 2 or 3 days kind of browsing to see what the market was like, how often I can find a furniture piece, the prices I could find different furniture pieces at, and then I eventually settled on one that I thought would complement the bookcase that I already have. It's actually much bigger than I expected it to be, but it all worked out. It's really great. I love it. I got it for like 20 bucks, I think. And then my original bookcase, which is much smaller, I got from Amazon for 30 or 40. So I thought that I got it at a pretty good deal. And we had to drive farther than I wanted to. We had to drive like half an hour to go pick it up, but we did it. And then I spent all morning the next day cleaning it, sanitizing it, and organizing it. It's beautiful. I have a picture up on my Instagram. I love it so much. Then I had to decide, once I got my bullet points down with this blue mild liner, how I wanted to organize like the white space, if I wanted to keep it, if I wanted to add more decoration. And I really wanted more decoration because so far I had only used mild liners and I wanted more decoration. But I am not a doodler. I hate doodling. It's another reason why I stopped bullet journaling, was that I just, oh my gosh, I'm not very good at it, but I also don't have the patience for it. So that's why I don't doodle very often. And so what I've done instead is I decided to make lots of little washi banners in all kinds of directions. And it came out really cute, but it also took forever. So the washi tapes I'm using are all from Simply Gilded. I have this black and white polka dot bow set that I bought at a release of some kind, as well as the confetti, black and gold confetti tape, the 5mm one, and then I think the rest are from subscription boxes, so I have no idea which ones, but I kept them to gold foil because I thought that that looked nice with the yellow mild liner. And the scissors I was using when I was doing this was the travel scissors that came in one of the recent Simply Gilded sub boxes, and it was so annoying because those blades actually aren't very sharp, but I couldn't find any other scissors, and it took time. Other things I'm using to fill in the space include some stickers from a Happy Planner book. So I found this leopard and I put him at the top because it looks so cute. Like the gold of his pelt almost exactly matches the gold of the mild liner that I used, and I just love it. I didn't intend for this to be a spread that had animals on it at all, but I thought that was such a pretty leopard, so I put him up there. And then to fill in some space at the bottom, I also added a little set of flowers. And then with this last washi tape, I have finally finished the left hand side. And then over on the right, I started with this dolphin. I found another dolphin, and like it looks just like the blue. So I have these two animals. They're pretty random. They aren't in even the same ecosystem. Like it's not an ocean spread or a jungle spread. It's just a spread that happens to have a dolphin and a leopard on it. But I really love the dolphin and the leopard. I'm not even super confident that it's a leopard. It could be a cheetah for all I know. I just know that it looks really cute in this spread. So then I'm finishing up the washi tape banners. Again, they took me forever. Basically, I just wanted to make sure that they were going in all kinds of directions. So because I started at the top on the left-hand page with my washi banner pointing down, I decided to flip it 90 degrees on the right-hand page and make sure that it was pointing towards the right. And then because I was getting really tired of making the washi banners, I put a few more stickers in that little box by Friday, just some flowers that had similar colors, and then one more washi banner down by the weekend, one more. And then the washi like extra bits that I have when you cut the little points out of the flag, they were flying everywhere, and I finally like picked them all up. That took a while. But once I finish this washi banner, I think we're just about at the end of this video. So I really like how this week came out. Let me know how you planned this week. How did it go? What were things like for you? I'd love to know. I am really looking forward to next week. I start my new job and we're gonna see how it goes. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!